Finally at the start of the Yorkshire Wolds way. The sun's out, shorts are out, and we are going to head off along the coast, the shoreline for a bit. We've already done 2 miles getting here from the car park, so that's extended our walk a bit, but never mind. Humber Bridge in the background, and with Dave.
Morning.
Here's Dave. So yeah, we'll crack on and see how far we get today. So we've just dropped down off the main footpath now, taking the low tide route. As you can see, the tide's out because we can walk across the path. High tide, the route takes you a bit more inland and across and then meets up at the end. But we're taking the low tide route because we can. It's quite warm today. So we just finished off the shore of the Humber, coming inland now through the woods. Bit of shade in here as well, a bit cooler. So we're going to start heading towards North Ferriby. So we missed the trail, we're now still on the roundabout. And we've just got to cross this main road and then we're back on the trail. Just got to avoid the lorries. We're just dropping down through this little woodland now into our first village, which is Welton. So it's nice and cool in the woods. The sun's absolutely beaming down today, really warm. Pleased I went for shorts. So yeah, just going to drop into Welton, through the village and then out the other side. So just in Welton there's a little stream here, so I'm just going to fill up the old filter, grab some water, filter it. We've just come out of that wooded section behind us, onto the road now. Just come up to 10 miles, so we're halfway nearly of what we want to get done today. 20 miles a day minimum. Going to push for 23. We'll just see how we get on. But that sun is just beating down. Hot day. So we've just stopped there for 45 minutes or so, dipped our feet in the stream, had some snacks, drunk some water, refilled the water bottles out the stream, just near this lovely little church, All Saints. Nice bit of flat grass just to sit on. So we're just about 11 miles in, I think, from here, 10.8 miles I think it was. So we're about halfway through where we want to be. So we're just heading off again now, and then we shall walk until we get to about 23 miles, I'd have thought, and then find somewhere to pitch up. So we've just come into South Cave, we're just on the edge of it. We're heading back out now towards the next village, which I've just read a sign for, and I can't remember, it's 5 miles. So we're about 13 miles in, so probably another 10 miles to go until we find camp. Feeling good, feet are good, legs are good, pack's running well, it's not rubbing anywhere. It's pretty good. A nice little breeze at the minute, which is just keeping us cool, but the sun's out. It's been out all day, it's still really warm. So yeah, we'll keep plodding on. We've just made it to Godmanham, 25 miles. We're pitching this campsite. We just spoke to the owner. She's let us have it for free, which is a bonus. because we don't need the toilets or the showers or water, so we're quite self-sufficient. So let's have it for free. So we're just going to get pitched up, have some food, and there's a pub about a 5-10 minute walk down there, so we might have a little stroll down there in a bit. So I'm going to get the tent up and get some food on because I'm pretty hungry now. Well, it's not a bad view from the tent. Just got set up, shoes and socks off again, rest the old feet, try to get some food and then decide what to do. So I'll just go through the setup. It's the same as I always use, so it's the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite, Thermarest Space Cowboy sleeping bag, the Vango Deep Sleep Thermo Pillow, and then camp kitchen is cook kit, food, water, possibles pouch, that always lives there. All my stuff sacks and spare clothes live down that end, and then I've got plenty of room for me to sleep. So I just got some water on to boil. Tonight we're having Asian noodles and chicken and mixed vegetables. Should be pretty good. Morning, day 2. Just got up, made coffee and breakfast. It rained in the night, so the tent's soaking. A bit of condensation as well, so I have to try and get that dried out at some point today. It's very overcast this morning, so it might be a bit cooler for walking in, but we'll see. So yeah, just gonna have some breakfast, drink this coffee, get tidied up, get packed up, and then we'll get on the trail. So breakfast done, packed all my stuff away apart from the tent. Just going to do that now. It's stopped raining for a minute, so I'm just going to try and get some of the water off it. Gone from full sun yesterday and sunburn to wind and rain this morning, but hopefully it's going to clear up for a few hours today. We'll crack on and see how we get on. We'll get wet, we get wet. Be alright. So yeah, just going to crack on, tidy up. Little bin here on the site as well, so we've used that for the rubbish. So we've got, we're on our way now. I just grabbed some water from the cafe, there's an outside tap there. So we're just coming through the village of Godminham, and now we're heading towards Londesborough, 2.5 miles.
Comes for away.
Dave's feeling fresh.
Fresh as a daisy.
We're off. Miles in now. The weather's just been changing on and off, raining, windy, and then just overcast, so it's bags are covered up with the rain covers. So yeah, feeling alright, just going to keep trucking on. Hopefully we'll get to about 10 miles and we'll stop for some lunch again, like I did yesterday. I've just sat down. That feels great on the old feet. Not sure getting up's going to be very easy though. But yeah, nice just to have a minute before we press on. So Dave's just stopped to have some lunch. He's having a meal, but I haven't brought any meals for lunch, so I'm only wearing shorts. I want to keep warm, so I've just kept walking a bit, keep myself warm, and he'll catch up with me shortly. Pretty decent views across the valley. So yeah, I'm just hiking across this ridge. Not too far out from the next village now. We've done about 11 miles so far today, and it is 1:25, so yeah, doing alright. Bit slower pace today, but the old legs are aching a bit. So yeah, catch you in a bit. So we just grabbed a pork pie, Red Bull and a Mars bar at the garage back in the village, and now we're just heading down this path all the way down to the bottom. Goes round the bend, and I've just stepped in a massive pile of sheep shit. Round the bend and then back up the valley to the side. 4 miles to the next village, which is Thixendale maybe, and then hopefully just after that we can find somewhere to pitch up. About 16 miles in, so a bit of a slower day today, but we're still plodding on. It's all right. Right, welcome back. I've not done a lot of filming for the last couple of hours. We've just been really slaying the miles, trying to get some miles covered. Dave's had to pull out. He's struggling with his knees, his back. He's got quite a heavy pack on, so he's pulled out. The last 10 miles for him was just agony, so he carried on as long as he could, but I left him about after 20.3 miles today. I'm just cracking on now, trying to head to a campsite. It's about another 4 miles from here, and I've done another couple of miles since I left Dave, so I'm probably looking at about a 26-mile day today by the time I get to the campsite. But I just fancy the campsite, toilets, have a bit of a freshen up. It was hot yesterday. It's been quite warm today, even though it's been overcast. So yeah, cracking on now. Can't wait to get these shoes and socks off. I've changed my socks out because my others were wet, but now these ones are wet. So sort my feet out when I get there as well. Hopefully there'll be a hand dryer or something in the toilets, and I can get my socks dry. And my trainer's dried out, ready for morning. Yeah, just going to smash some food, neck load of water, and then get my head down. And then hopefully tomorrow I can smash out a minimum of 20 on my own. And then that'll just leave me probably 10-11 miles to cover on Sunday. So I spoke to my wife. Hopefully she's going to come and meet me now on Sunday in Filey, and we'll have some fish and chips together. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to crack on, crush a few more miles, get to the campsite, and I'll see you back there. Wareham Percy, deserted medieval village. That's where we're heading. This is just what I needed at the end of a 20-odd mile day. Went through the bog, twisted ankles, wet feet. Oh, and sheep shit. Right, I've just come off the Wolds way now on the main road. It's about half a mile from here to the campsite, hopefully. So another half an hour should be there. I'm done in today. Cracking view though. So yeah, half a mile, let's go. Right, I'm just at camp now, tent set up. Bit of a gear bomb going on. I've just chucked everything in, the tent's still wet from this morning. Got my feet out, trying to sort them out, tent's wet. So, gonna get some food, eat that, have a hot chocolate again, and then I'm going to bed. I think I've got less than 30 miles to do over 2 days. I think I need to check on the map, but I'm just absolutely whacked. It's 20 to 9 now, so yeah, not feeling great. Gonna be honest. So yeah, food, hot chocolate and bed. I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's the morning of day 3. Feel a bit better today, still aching. Got 3 blisters on my feet, 1 on each foot on the balls, below my toes, and 1 on my right ankle. So I've just taped them up with some blister plasters. Just got a coffee now, and then I'm gonna have some breakfast, which is morning oats with raspberry. So I'll eat that. My socks feel dry, so I've been in my sleeping bag last night, so hopefully I'll have some dry feet, although I've got to walk across the wet grass to get to the path, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And the weather doesn't look bad. It's a little bit overcast, but it does look like it's going to break through a bit of sun. And the farmer where I'm staying said last night that this morning he's going to be good and he's going to move some corn or something. So I want to get the 10 packed away. It's still a bit condensation, but it's a lot drier than it was yesterday. So yeah, just get some porridge down me, get my food ready for the day in my pockets, pack up, and then yeah, just get on. I want to try and cover at least 20 miles today, and yeah, see where we get to. Right, because the grass is all wet still, I don't really want to get wet feet and wet socks like I did yesterday, which is what's caused the blisters. Well, I'll show you what I've done. Sandwich bags on the feet. You can see where I've got splits in my shoes there, they've split. This one's got a hole in this side. So we've now got waterproof feet, waterproof shoes. So hopefully we'll get off the grass, I can take these off and we'll get on the trail. We shouldn't be too bad. We shall see. Well, that's it, all ready to go. That's where the tent was, flat spot there, right next to the toilet and the bins, because I really wasn't bothered where I pitched last night. I just wanted to get some sleep. Refilled all the water from the tap down the back. So yeah, that's it. Let's go and try and smash another 20 miles today. And then hopefully we should only have less than 10 miles through the morning. So we're going to hit the trail through the farmer's fields, pick up the Yorkshire Wolds way, and then we're off. Let's do it. So we're just on the farmer's track now, which leads from his farm up there, which is where we camped. Which side it is? That side. There, down this trail, and then it joins up with the Yorkshire Wolds way. So we're back on the track now. So the bags are off. I've got them in my hand, which are now covered in sheep and cow shit. So they're nicely wrapped up inside each other. But yeah, blisters are a bit annoying. They're not painful at the minute. I think once they pop, it'll be a bit more comfortable because obviously they're quite big at the minute. So if they don't pop, I might just pop them myself and stick some more plasters over them. So yeah, crack on now, get these 20 miles in the bag and have a nice easy day tomorrow. Turning out to be an absolutely stunning day now. The sun's just peeking through. It's burning that fog off. It's warming up. So yeah, really good day. The farmer at the campsite did say it's going to rain later on this afternoon, so trying to get a good few miles covered while it's still good weather. Feeling good, legs are all right now. They're always stiff first thing in the morning, but once you've done a couple of miles they soon loosen up and warm up. I think my left blister's popped because I can't really feel it anymore now. I can just feel the plaster. I think the right blister's not far off popping or maybe weeping, because I can still feel it just, but not a lot. It's just the back of my heel now, especially going uphill. I feel that, but yeah, feeling pretty good. I think I've worked it out at the start. I had 27.8 miles to cover to get to Filey. We'll just see how we get on. It's not a race, so I want to see, I want to take it all in, enjoy it. So yeah, just walking through this nice bit of woodland now. I could hear some peacocks a minute ago, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it's real peaceful. So yeah, gonna stomp on, get some miles in. I've just stopped at this little gateway. There's an acorn, which is what the camera sat on, and it's 23 miles to go to Filey. So it is only 10 past 10, so we've been on the road for 2 hours. So yeah, we're doing alright actually. Feet are sore, although my shoes are drying out as we're going along. The next village on the side is Sherburn, 6.5 miles. I'll just own some water and then we'll crack on and do a bit more. 23 miles to go. You know the trail is going to be steep even when the sign's pointing towards the sky. Probably can't tell on the camera, but that is steep. So I'm pleased I stopped back there, had some snacks and a bit of water. So we're going up this steep incline. It doesn't look very long, but it's very steep. That was steep. It wasn't very long, but it was very steep. So the views on the other side of here though are pretty amazing, but the camera won't pick it up. I'll show you in a minute, but yeah, well worth it for the views. And we've got some modern art type stuff going on over here as well, so we'll go and have a look at that. Get our breath back and cruise on. Right, quick update, we're still trekking on. I just stopped back there, readdressed my feet. One of the plasters was moving about, so I took it off, cleaned them up, put a fresh dressing on. Had a bit of some snacks and some jerky, bit of water, and we're just trucking down this hill, but it's just glorious. Hot, rolling hills. We're about 16 miles out from Filey at the minute, and it is 10 past 2. So it's a long way to go. I don't think I'm going to make it today. If I wanted to. My feet are killing. Legs are alright. Feet are just in bits at the minute. Yesterday when they got wet, just really screwed them up. So, but we'll just do what we can. I've got food and enough water for another night out, so no biggie. We'll just keep pressing on. Quick update for you. I'm just going to stop for a drink. I've got one of these lemon flavoured energy drinks, so just add water to the bag, mix it up, drink it straight out of the bag. Have a Snickers and then that drink, and I'm just going to book it right now. I'm about 9 miles out of Filey, so I'm just going to go for it. I've been running some of the trail trying to catch up with myself from this morning. Those painkillers and sorting my feet out certainly helped. So yeah, I'm just going to smash this now, smash the Snickers, drink the drink, head down, across. The sea is just over there, literally Filey is straight that way. So yeah, I reckon another couple of hours, it's 4:15, so we're alright for another 3 or 4 hours yet. So yeah, 9 miles I reckon. Let's do it. Got to be close. It's along that peninsula somewhere. I am absolutely beat. Struggling to actually walk. There's the sea. It's turned cold with that wind chill. I had to put a coat on. But I think I can see it. I'm hoping it is there and not at the other end of the peninsula, because if it is, I'm going to struggle. But we'll manage, let's do it. Looks like I've got to walk all the way down, come all the way back up again. Unless there's an alternative route behind, but I don't think there is. And back up the other side. I think I've gone the wrong way. I decided to climb up this steep cliff instead, because why would I make it easy for myself? Right, let's get back up there. There it is, the end. About 30 metres, 50 metres. Nearly there. Hopefully I get in there in time this bloke can take a picture of me.